In a shifting market, there's one thing that no seller wants to experience, and that is what we call chasing the market down. But what does that look like? What happens? What are the mechanics behind it? And why do some sellers tend to win while others tremendously lose? In today's video, I'm going to paint the picture for you from top to bottom on everything there is to know about what it looks like to chase the market, more importantly, how you can avoid doing so you're on the winning side of the equation. So if that speaks to you, let's go ahead and get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about eating, sleeping, the good, the bad, the ugly, absolutely everything about San Diego County and the real estate market here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get those notifications and you're the first to know about everything and anything happening right here in the San Diego County market. I'm Dan Beer, and every single day, people just like you text us, email us, or call us asking questions about making a move to San Diego or within San Diego. And if that's you, we don't care if you're making the move in 9 days, 9 months, or 9 years. We're here to answer your questions and make everything easy for you in your move here to San Diego County. All right, let's jump in. This is what chasing the market looks like. And you're going to find that it's a fairly simple concept. It's really not that complicated, yet so many mess it up every single time there's a market shift. The sad reality is I know, and likely you know, people that lost far more equity during the Great Recession than they ever had to. And while I'm not suggesting that this time is anything like that time, in fact, let me go on record and say I don't believe it is, but still, it doesn't take a Great Recession for you to get hurt if you make the wrong choices, the wrong decisions when it comes to selling your home. So it's an important concept. Here's what it looks like. And I'm just going to draw it out for you. I think this is a visual that makes it fairly simple, and it'll help you in making the right decisions moving forward. So what happens when you have a changing market, a shifting market, is I want you to pretend like each of these little triangles, these are all homes, okay? And while there was very little inventory just a short time ago, all of a sudden we look around, we say, gosh, there's a lot more inventory than there used to be, and it starts to accumulate. And the reason I have them kind of bunched up together like this is that they represent a price range. So this becomes the marketplace here, and all these homes are just sitting around, not doing anything, accumulating 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on market, just like you're seeing right now. If you look around the neighborhood, that's what's going on. And a short time ago, of course, homes were gone in like 2 minutes, but it's no longer the case. So we're feeling like homes are sitting around for a long time. The reality is it's still not. It's like these market times are just more so normalizing. But nevertheless, what ends up happening if the market shift does continue is you get this accumulation of inventory. So basically no one's selling. They're all priced relatively the same for the same type of home. But eventually, say this person right here says, you know what? Forget about it. I'm fed up. I have to make the move. I've got to get to wherever I'm going. Maybe they're leaving the state. I just have to make the move for whatever life thing is going on with me. So forget about all this. I'm going to go ahead and make a change and reprice my home to right here. And what happens is they sell. So that home sells. So all these other homes now start saying, oh gosh, it looks like that's where the market is. So then they all start coming down and coming down and coming. And so all of a sudden you have, oops, those are supposed to be triangles. All of a sudden you have all these homes kind of accumulating in this range right here. And all of a sudden this is where the market is now established. Well, because there's no clear differentiation of value. And remember something, just a core tenet of this entire thing is buyers must see value. Buyers do not have to beat up the seller, but they must see compelling reason as to why they are going to purchase, especially when there's a little bit of fear. Interest rates are far greater than they used to be just a short time ago. The news headlines are not necessarily friendly, and so they just need to see value. But because all these homes are just all bunched up together, well, they start to sit. And so eventually it's this person this time around who jumps down here because, well, something happened in their life, or they lost their job, or you know they need to downsize, whatever it is that's going on with them. So they jump down here, they sell, so all these other ones start chasing. And that's why it's called chasing the market. They say, oh, well, that's where the market must be. So now all of a sudden, this is where all the homes are. This is the new market, and you can see you start getting these steps all the way down, and that'll repeat itself over and over and over and over as the market falls in a falling market. This is just how a falling market works. So the key is, the person that up here looked like they were making a, like, gosh, can you believe they made that move? Well, yeah, they actually won out. They did the best out of anybody, because then everyone chased them down. And then somebody made this move, and then somebody chased them down. And someone made this move, someone chased them down, and it keeps repeating itself. It's like not learning our lesson from history. But the way that the brain works is we tend to try to position our home to market. That's what sellers tend to do. They go to market. But in a falling marketplace, what you really need to be doing, and this is where it just takes experience, is you have to price ahead of the market. When you price ahead of the market, taking a little bit of pain today, you are effectively avoiding so much more pain later on, because you are finding yourself further up this ladder than anybody else. So that's what it looks like when people chase, and it's just that, you remember this. You remember where it was like, I mean, it's sad how many stories we could really tell of people that were offered $1 million and they said, no, I need $1,050,000. Okay, well, what happens is 2-3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, they reduce their price to $1 million. They say, okay, here I am. I'm at $1 million now. I'm here. I recognize that one person sold, so I'm here. Well, now they're ignored again. And all of a sudden, they're accompanied by all these other listings. They still have all this competition. There's no differentiation, no clear value. And they get a $950,000 offer or a $975,000 offer. They say, oh, I'm not taking that. Well, eventually 3 or 4 or 5 weeks later, they say, okay, fine, we'll go to $975,000 or $950,000. Where's my offers? Well, they're nowhere. They're nowhere now, because now everyone else is priced there, and so on and so on. So anyhow, I hope this makes sense to you. If you have any questions around this, by the way, whatsoever, like I said, we get questions every single day from people just like you via text message, email, phone call. We can do a Zoom, and we can take you through any aspects of this or anything affecting your home, your move right here to San Diego County or within San Diego County. I'm Dan Beer, eXp Realty, Beer Home Team, and we're looking forward to sharing everything we know about living in San Diego, its neighborhoods, and everything in between right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next one.